It's been exactly 6 months since I last published a video on YouTube. Why? In this video, I'm going to share with you the personal and professional reasons why I left YouTube. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kristin, also known as Traveling with Kristin. And for the last 3.5 years, I have been publishing 1 or 2 videos per week, plus well over 100 live streams about travel, living abroad, and the digital nomad lifestyle. But all of that came to a screeching halt in October of 2021, and I have not been seen since. So why did I stop publishing videos? I guess to give you some context, before I started this YouTube channel, my full-time job was as a relocation consultant. So that's basically helping people move to different countries. I started my business when I was living in Costa Rica, and soon I realized that I could do my job from anywhere, so I became a digital nomad, traveling around the world for many years until it came to the point where I thought, why don't I share this information so that other people can do it too? Things were going great, and I felt like I was helping a lot of people with their plans to travel or live abroad. But as my channel grew really fast last year, it basically quadrupled in a matter of months, which is a good thing. What started happening was that I had to turn people away. I had a waiting list for people who wanted help with their relocations. And so what I decided to do was to take everything that I had learned and put it into a group coaching program. So I put together a 4-month group coaching program that leads you step by step into how to move to another country. And it's full of 8 different sections with 50 plus different lessons, with videos, with downloads, with templates, with checklists, budgets and worksheets, and live Q&A calls from me weekly. So it's a very involved program, and I thought that I would be able to keep publishing videos at the same time, but I just think that I reached the boundaries of what I was able to do. And it wasn't that I thought I would be off YouTube for 6 months, but I noticed some warning signs. I actually got sick 3 times between my last video in October and the end of the year, like October, November, and December. I got the flu, I had a relapse of the flu, and I got strep throat. So I knew that I was really pushing the limits of what I could do, and I just didn't have the energy to start making videos again. The good news is that my relocation program, Ready to Relocate, is open and you can apply to join anytime. I'll drop the link below. But another thing that happened was that I signed the contract to write my first book. So my first book, Digital Nomads for Dummies, will be published on August 9th, 2022. And for those of you who've been following me for a long time, you know I've wanted to write a book on how to become a digital nomad for like years. But the reason I'm here talking to you today is because my first draft of the manuscript is officially done. There's still a long way to go with the editing and review process and the audiobook and all that great stuff, but at least the hardest work, I hope, is done. And so I have more time now to go back to YouTube. So let's get to the personal reasons why I left YouTube. The best way to say it is just to say it, and that's that I have a very long history of struggling with burnout. I experienced burnout for the first time when I was 21 years old, and actually my experience with burnout was the reason that I moved abroad to begin with, and maybe that's a story for another video. But because I burnt out at 21, I saw the writing on the wall and I thought this is not a good sign for my mental health or my physical health to stay in this corporate rat race. And so I left. I left the US, I moved to Costa Rica, I never came back. So I was gone for a good 15 years and living in other countries. And I didn't burn out again until I came back to the US. I don't think that's a coincidence, but right around my birthday in July of 2020, actually, this has to do with my book too. I was doing a lot, and the pandemic was very stressful at that time. Can we blame the pandemic for a lot of things? I would like to blame the pandemic, and I made a public announcement, a public commitment that I was going to finish my book on how to become a digital nomad. And I created this spreadsheet and I posted it in my Facebook group so that everyone could see like accountability. And 2 days after I started this, I woke up on the bathroom floor and had to call 911, didn't know what had happened to me. And that was another burnout. Like, that was a big scare for me. And I quit some other side projects I was doing at that time. I quit writing on Medium. I quit writing my book. So at the end of 2021, when I was doing my Ready to Relocate coaching program, working with clients, doing the podcast, writing my first book, I knew that I had to be careful about how far I was pushing my limits of burnout. And that's why I never made any sort of official announcement of like, hey, I left YouTube, or hey, I'm gonna be back on this day, because I didn't know when that day would be. Like, I legitimately had no idea. And I think, like, if you've ever heard that saying, like, you're a human being, not a human doing, that really sums up kind of my history with, I guess, myself, my sense of value in the world. Like, a lot of it has been wrapped up in what I do and how much I do, and not who I am. So even though I really missed YouTube and I really missed the community that was here and that formed around my channel, and it was very difficult for me to answer your comments of like when I was coming back, I knew that I still needed some more time just to slow down a little bit. You know, I love hashtag slow travel. So slow travel, slow down. But as we all know, work-life balance can be really difficult or impossible to achieve. And I don't think that balance is this specific point on a scale that you precariously stay at in life. I think it's more of a swing that you go back and forth, or it's like choosing different priorities at different times, and you really can't do it all. Like, you can't do everything well all the time. Yeah, so I just started taking better care of myself. Like, I started eating healthier, I started sleeping more, and I'm feeling a lot better. I feel like I'm ready to be back. So I guess that brings me to what is the future of this channel. I am going to start with videos once every 2 weeks instead of once per week. So if there's a certain type of video you want to see, let me know in the comments, and then we'll see what happens from there. And the good news is I will be back, videos will be back, and I'm happy to be back with you. And until then, why not check out my most popular video on YouTube? Enjoy.